Hello, my business and technology students. We are going to use Canva presentations for your final business presentation for this first semester. This is going to be this is a third of your exam grade for the semester exam. It's the third part. You have 3 parts as identified in the packet that you were given. So how you're going to do this is you're going to log into Canva using your account. You're going to click presentations, and then you're going to click talking presentation. When you do that, you'll be given a variety of templates that you can use. You can use those, or you can use a blank and create your own. You're going to need to include your logo and other elements in giving your business presentation. The business presentation will be your business plan. So you're going to create your business plan as one third of your project. You're going to create your brand, your identity, your logo, and your ads as the second of the 3 parts. And then you're going to create a business presentation that gives an overview of your business plan while incorporating your brand, your logo, and your colors, and what you have set up as your business identity. So I've already created a presentation. Let me see if I can find it here. Go into projects. Here it is. This is my brand. If I can see where it happened to it here. It may be on the very bottom. Or not. Let me see. Recent. I love how I just totally lost my items. All right, let me look at for you. It might be under. Yeah, here it is. Okay, sorry. So look for you for a list of your recent designs. So here is what I've been working on, just to illustrate how this works. Once you click talking presentation, you can go in and there's a bunch of templates over here on the left that you can pick. I've kind of selected a fairly generic but bright and something that pops. It already has some things set up in it for you. You can change any pictures that are in here. You can always delete or edit and just keep the colored part, like the what's a better word for that? The graphic part, or the tone or the brand. If it coincides, you can also change these independent colors by clicking on them and going up here. So you can make it more, you can create your own brand colors to use, right? You can select certain colors from the palette that you always use as part of your brand identity. You want to incorporate that as you go through. So as you see, if you pick something here, there's this thing called styles, and you can pick specific styles that you want to, let's say you want to pick this as your style. It'll be applied and it'll edit certain things and the colors will adjust, right? However, it will, pick those elements and adjust them based on the style that you like. So that is an option for you as you go through. You don't have to use what is the default. You can go in and change it. I'm going to undo to go back to what I had to start with. All right, this is the original template that I had chosen. And it comes with, like, this has 15 pages, this one is 12. They have a variety of page content already laid out for you, which makes the presentation process so much easier. So let me show you how to create the present and record part. Once you have completed all of the slides in your presentation, you go through each one of these, right? And you've created all of the slides that illustrate your business plan and incorporate your logo as you see fit. Now you're ready to present it. So you click present and record, And then there's this little option here that says go to recording studio. You click that. And now it's going to ask you to set up your camera. And let me turn on my camera. Hi, that's me. I'm over here just talking. I am going to allow it to use my camera. And then I've got it already set on my microphone. You can use the internal mic from your computer or your iPad or however you need to do that. So once you get this all set up, then you're going to click Start Recording. And if you don't have a camera on your device, that is okay. Most of our devices do. If you're doing this on a laptop that doesn't have a camera, that's fine. You do not have to use the camera, but it could also be a bonus for you, just depending on your presentation style. The choice is yours. There are no points deducted if you don't do it. Okay. So I'm going to start recording. And it gives you this countdown. And then it allows me to go through each one of these slides. So for instance, I would say, this is my presentation for my business plan. My business is such and such, and I am giving a overview, however you want to say that. Say it better than that, please. I'm just being very generic. So then you'd go through each slide. This is your business project. This presentation has all you need to create your own business project. Yada, yada, yada. Please don't say yada, yada, yada. But my point is, as you go through each slide, you're going to talk about it. So for instance, this slide says that the business project consists of 3 parts: a business plan, a business identity, and a business presentation. In the business plan, we're going to illustrate our software skill set in Microsoft Word or a word processing software that is compatible, a spreadsheet software that illustrates our ability to do calculations and set up business forms. And we are going to be provided, you're going to get a sample plan, so you're not going to be doing this blind. You'll have a template and an example of how to do every step of the project. Probably the most flexibility you'll have is with the business identity part, which is next. In the business identity, you can create a logo and brand colors, and then you can either use just a logo, or you can use just text, or you can use a combination of the two as illustrated here. The next part I have is how you want to use that logo throughout your entire project. You've got to have some consistency, and that is what makes it a brand versus just a logo. A brand is where you apply all of your colors from your logo and your style and your whole theme from your logo to every aspect of your company or every aspect of your business, including your business presentation. The business presentation itself is going to be an overview of the business plan. You're going to use the Canva talking presentations to do that. You're going to include your logo or your brand, your colors, and you're required to use a few, I don't know exactly how many yet, but you're going to include some graphs and charts as relevant to the business plan. So we're going to get a packet, and if you have anything in your packet you don't understand, I want you to ask questions. So you'll have a sample business plan that you can work from, but you need to make it unique to your business. You can use whichever software you want, whether it's Google or Microsoft or Mac products, I don't care, because you're going to upload your final business plan and your financials as PDFs. You're going to save them as a PDF and upload them, and that counts for 1/3 of your grade. Your business identity will be to develop that brand logo, and you're going to create 3 ads, and they're going to be Instagram post ads, and you're going to upload those 3 ads to a separate assignment in Jupyter, and that's the second third of your grade. Your business presentation will be a review of your business plan. You're going to use your brand in that business plan presentation. You're going to do the talking presentation through Canva, and you're going to upload a link. And I'm going to show you how to do the link next. but it will be 1/3 of your grade. Also, the deadline is December 7th. You must have everything uploaded by December 7th, or you will get a 0 for that section that you have missed in your grade. So every part is 1/3 of your grade. So if you don't do one of those parts, the highest you can get is a 67. If you don't do 2 of those parts, the highest you can get is a 35. You can only get 100% if you do all 3 of the parts, and that 100% counts as 30% of your overall semester grade. Okay, everything you've done to date counts for 70%, and this final project counts for the last 30% of your semester grade. All right, so now I'm going to end the recording so that you can see on here how this is going to be finalized. So you click end recording, and it is going to upload the recording. If you don't like what you did and you want to start over, you can always click cancel and discard, and it will just take you back to the beginning. And then that is, you can practice a couple of times first, and then you can record. If you don't like it, click cancel and discard and start over. Okay? But this is an easy way to create that presentation where you can give the presentation digitally without having to do it in the classroom, which means we won't be taking up classroom time and we won't have to worry about running out of time. Now, whenever you're done, click save and exit, okay? And it takes you back to your presentation. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to click share. You can get out of all of the other stuff and then just click share, and you're going to click anyone with the link. All right, for link shared publicly. Anyone with the link, and you want to say can view. You just want anyone with the link to be able to view it. Then you'll click copy the link, and what I want you to do before you upload this link, I want you to open the website or open a browser, open a new tab, and I want you to paste in the link and double check it. Make sure that it works before you upload it for your assignment. If you don't double check it and it doesn't work, then that's a 0 for that third of your presentation. So I'm going to click play just to make sure this works. So let me pause this. So you can see where if you have the camera on, you can see that your little frame will be down here in the corner. And that's all you need to do. So when I click on the link, I should be able to see this for your presentation, which means I can watch it at home in my leisure to grade it. But we will also be watching these in class. You have a minimum 3-minute requirement. Points will be taken off if you do not meet that minimum 3-minute requirement. You need to be detailed, but you don't need to read every stinking word, right? Remember, this is a presentation, so we want to have bullet points. We don't want to read paragraphs. We learned that previously. We want to have great graphics that illustrate our point. We want to have graphics for the financial section where we've created graphs and saved them as a screenshot. All right, you want to create screenshots, and you can Google how to make a screenshot in whatever operating system you have. I do know that if you are using an Apple computer of any kind, that you can click, or that on your keyboard, you can press Shift, Command, and the number 4, like this, Shift, Command, and the number 4, and it gives you this little cursor, and then you can highlight anything you want, and it creates a screenshot that you can then drag around. It's a JPEG. And that is what you can do if you're using a an Apple product. So you can see how that pulls that up there. But you can do that to create a visual of your graphic, or a JPEG of your graphic. So again, make sure you test your presentation before you upload that link. All right, and here I'm going to show you how to upload it to Jupyter. All right, so I am logged in as test student, and I'm going to go down here to Business and Technology and click the title here. And I am going to scroll down, and right here it says My Presentation Exam. So I would click on that, and I would click Turn In, and then I would click a new link, and I would just put my cursor there and press Control V. Now this is after I have copied from Canva the link to put in here, okay? This is my shared link, and then I click OK. And then you can click Done. And that is all that is required for you to put in your presentation. All right, but it has to, in order to do that, you have to have set link shared publicly. Anyone with the link can view, and then click the copy, and then you go over to your web browser, to the link to the class, or to the page for the class on My Presentation Exam. Okay, and then you post that link, and that allows me to then open up the link and see your presentation. All right, and that is how we're going to do this. Knowing how to do this is really going to help you as you go forward in your college career. Also, when you need to give presentations, if you have the link on your phone, you can sling it to a presenting computer or a TV. It's going to be a lot easier for you to do. So it's very good for you to know, not just for business, but also for as you go forward. And you can use it in other classes here at GIG. If you have to make a presentation for something, you could submit this presentation to your teacher. All right. And then, as a backup plan, especially if you're going to be out of town, this is a way that you can do that. So keep that in mind as you go forward. So that is all we have for this portion. I just wanted to give you an overview of how to use the Canva software in order to do your presentation on this exam part, and kind of an overview of the exam itself. You already know how to create Instagram posts on Canva for your ads. We upload them the same way. You're going to upload 3 individual files because you need to upload 3 individual ads for that part of your final project, or for this first semester project, I should say. It's not your final. All right. I will see you guys when I see you.